Mother's Day is coming, and I've been thinking a lot lately about what our children actually want from us. Not what social media tells us, not what the pressure of motherhood tells us, but what truly matters to them. And honestly, I think a lot of us started businesses for this exact reason: to have more freedom, more flexibility, more presence, more time with the people we love most. We wanted to build lives that felt more aligned, but somewhere along the way, it's so easy to lose the original focus. The business grows, the responsibility grows, the pressure grows. And before we realize it, the thing we created for freedom starts competing with the life we were trying to create. I'm Angela, certified confidence coach, business mentor to mom entrepreneurs, Reiki practitioner, and mom to two. And this is something I've really had to reflect on myself during my entrepreneurial journey, because I don't think our children are sitting around wishing that we worked more. I don't think they're thinking about how many emails we answered, how polished our content was, or whether dinner was Pinterest worthy. Though sometimes it is. I think they want something much simpler. I think our children want connection. They want us to look up from our phones sometimes, to sit next to them without multitasking, to laugh with them, to feel calm enough to actually be present. And I think one of the hardest parts of motherhood today is that many of us are physically with our children, but mentally somewhere else, thinking about work, thinking about the to-do list, thinking about what we forgot. And I say that without judgment. We all do it at certain times because I understand it deeply. But I also think our children notice more than we realize. They notice when we're rushed, they notice when we're stressed, and when we're hard on ourselves. And they also notice when we're peaceful, when we're grounded, when we allow ourselves to slow down. I think if our children could sit us down and tell us what they really want, it might sound something like this. I don't need you to do everything perfectly. I don't need a perfect house. I don't need more stuff. I love when you're relaxed. I love when you laugh. I love when you're really here. And I think that that's such an important reminder heading into Mother's Day, because so many women are carrying an invisible pressure. Pressure to do more, be more, manage everything perfectly. But what is the goal of that perfection? What if the goal was presence? And I know that that's easier said than done. We have to be really aware, especially when we're balancing motherhood and entrepreneurship. But maybe this week, instead of asking, how can I get more done? We ask, how can I feel more connected? Maybe it's putting your phone down for 20 minutes, taking a walk together, not working during part of the weekend. Maybe eye contact more, letting something be good enough. Because at the end of the day, I truly believe our children remember how life felt around us, not whether we did everything perfectly, but whether they felt safe, loved, seen, and connected. And maybe this Mother's Day, that's the real reminder. You don't need to become a perfect mom. You just need to keep coming back to what matters most. I want to leave you with this question: what would change if you stopped measuring motherhood by productivity and started measuring it by connection? Sit with that this week, and if this episode resonated with you, I'd love to hear from you. You can connect with me over at mombusinesscoach.com or on Instagram at mombusinesscoach. Thanks so much for listening. And if you're in a season where you're trying to create more alignment between your business, your energy, and your life, I'd love to support you through coaching or Reiki sessions as well. To every mom listening, you're doing better than you think you are. And I say that to myself as well. And your presence matters more than your perfection ever will. And I wish you a happy Mother's Day.